Yes, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone from India.
Good
So, thank you,
morning.
everyone. Good morning. First of all, apologies from my side because I am one of the reasons due to which you have rescheduled the speakers, and then accordingly, I think because it was my fault, so I really feel apology for my side. Okay, because I know how difficult it is for the organizers to reschedule all the positions and then arranging people. I really felt bad for this. So without taking much of time, while introducing me, you might have noticed that my area of research is purely insurance, right? So that's why the reason only I have taken this topic. If you can see, sustainable solutions for insurance industry. Insurance is always, which is something very close to my heart. Now, moving on to this topic particularly, if you see that the entire financial world, how that is revolving, and we have seen that we always talks about sustainable development goals, and specifically these days, not these days, like it has been become a major issue, that climate is changing and how this climate is impacting the whole world. But I have taken basically this impact of this climate change and on insurance industry that really plays an important role. That's one of the important sector in the financial world, and this plays an important role in the mobilization of the money, right? While mobilization of the money, we really focus on savings and investment, right? Because we have seen, like, especially my focus will be on India while sharing my views related to my topic, which is sustainable solutions for the insurance industry. I have seen always in like while interacting with people, or that what they have normally what they feel about insurance. For them, insurance is like wastage of money. They never feel like investing the money for insurance, because for them it is like something which we are paying to the organization, but what else we are getting in return, right? And if I talk about the insurance definition, insurance is something, basically it's a contract between two parties. One is the customer, to whom you call beneficiary, and the opposite party is the insurance company. So insurance company normally undertakes or takes a responsibility to insure your risk, and in consideration, insurance company insures your risk, and in consideration of a risk premium. So the point here is the premium, which is a very tedious task for any insurance company to decide. Gone were the days when things were a little bit under control, right? Uh, it is the task of actuary to go for this premium pricing of the products, right? And but now, due to this climate change and the focus towards sustainable development goals, the entire world is changing. The definition of risk is changing, because insurance world is that world, or insurance is that sector which is somehow connected with so many industries. For example, if I'm not wrong in saying that insurance is very much connected with automobile sector. Second, insurance is very much connected with agriculture sector. Insurance is very much connected with travel and tourism, and similarly it is connected with aviation sector also. So similarly, there are so many industries which are connected with insurance, and all these industries, they seek insurance, and for that they pay premium to the insurance companies, so that the company insure their risk. But the problem here it is to decide the premium. Premium is what? If I define a little bit the premium is basically the price which you pay in order to undertake your risks, right? But the problem is, if I say, let's take an example of a very small example of agriculture sector. As when I was listening to you, I cannot take the name, but yes, I heard that yes, it is very much true that India is second largest population country in the world. Above all, it is the youngest population. It carries the youngest population. So one side, it is an opportunity for all of us, but other side, it is a challenge for all of us, because since it is holding the second position in the entire world, but there is a large number of population which is not still covered under the definition of insurance. So there are reasons behind. There are so many reasons behind. Maybe people are not aware of what are the plans and policies are available. And obviously, there is a lack of awareness. So I was focusing about just an example related to an agriculture sector. The another important point which I would like to mention here, that in India, the major population, almost 50 to 60% of population, they focus on agriculture sector, right? We are so much dependent on agriculture and allied sectors. And the problem here related to agriculture, that our population is increasing every year, right? Maybe by 2030, I was reading an article a few days back. So I came to know that maybe if we follow the same pace, maybe we will beat China very soon in another 10 years. So we will become number one in terms of the largest country with the largest population. So the problem here is the population is increasing, but if you look at the land size, we have the same land size. You cannot increase the land size. So the challenge is, it is very difficult to feed the huge population with the similar land size. So the challenge was, the opposite was like climate is changing. For example, this monsoon, the drought situation, unpredicted, the monsoons, or sometimes we face the problem of the droughts also, or there are so many large number of calamites which adversely affect the entire production of Indian agriculture. So the challenge was here how to increase the agriculture produce with the similar land, right? Similar quantity of that land, so that we can feed our population. So in that case, we have seen how the technology coming into the picture using IoTs and drone. Our farmers are not educated, right? It was very difficult for them to teach them how to, how they can cover the losses out of for this agriculture crops due to floods or maybe due to drought. So again, the second point which comes into picture here, the literacy level. The literacy level of Indian farmers that's very low. And it is very difficult to convince them, to teach them, to guide them about all these solutions, sustainable solutions, if I talk about, which are basically related to agriculture based, to teach them how to use drone, to teach them using drone how they can how they can use pesticides over it, and which crop to go, when to grow, and etc., and how which plan is suitable for what type of crops, etc., and various convergence of technology, applying all those technology so that they can increase the production and the quality also. So the problem here, it is that we are lacking behind. And see, if there is something, we have large number of opportunities and we are working on it, but the problem here, it is the overpopulated and the lack of awareness. The literacy rate is very, very low. So this was one of the another important challenge. So we are finding the government is putting, our NABARD bank is putting a lot of efforts to overcome this problem of agriculture insurance, to teach to the farmers, and then overcome this problem of, there's a gap between the demand and supply for the food. Okay, since I have already mentioned that insurance is something which has always remained a neglected sector in India. It's not from now onwards, maybe 50 years ago or 100 years ago. People always neglect, okay, insurance, what is the usage of insurance? It's just wastage of money. They're more inclined towards banking or maybe other investment opportunities, right? So government should take some initiatives in order to encourage or in order to encourage to buy insurance products, right? Because now here it could be like there is one thing which I would like to add the point in India. What is the point that in order to encourage investment in insurance, the government, they give tax deduction. I hope in other countries also, that is the tax deduction. What is the tax deduction? That ranges from minimum 25,000 to 50,000. And yes, if you talk about a section particularly, that is section number ATC, in which you can maximum contribute, max to max, you can take a deduction of 1,50,000. This is something which government has, and this is not a new. It is not a new move. It's so much it's been almost 10, 20 years. The government has initiated this this important move in order to encourage the premium investment coming from the various masses of the people. That is premium investment which comes under the section of ATC. So this was the another point. Now moving on a little bit more about insurance, like if we talk about India, the industry which is
I'm
catering to
sorry, Dr.
the
Kiran.
huge masses. Yes.
Yes, sorry to interrupt you. I just want to make sure that your slide is only this slide, or the slide is not moving.
No, I'm not using the slides.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just the
sorry.
one slide. I am just
Yeah, because there are
right.
participants who asked. Okay, thank you very much for your confirmation. Please
No,
continue.
I have not. Yeah, no
Yeah,
slides are with me.
okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
please
you.
continue. Yeah.
So yes. So I was talking about the insurance as a segment at large. In India, the insurance is divided into two different parts. One is life insurance. The other one is non-life insurance. Non-life insurance is also known as general insurance. And under the category of non-life insurance, there are different segments. For example, automobile. We also call it motor insurance, health insurance, travel insurance, fire insurance, etc., and miscellaneous. So broader, the picture of the insurance is basically divided into two major parts: the life insurance and the non-life insurance, which is also known as general insurance. In India, there is one more important point related to insurance. There is only one insurance which is compulsory, and that is auto insurance or the motor insurance. Reason being, we all know that the number of accidents, or in order to curtail the risks again on the roads, because the population is increasing. So it's the population is increasing. It's not just the population is increasing, as I have already mentioned, the youngest population. India is a country with youngest population. So youngest population is increasing. People are moving towards urbanization. There are so many nuclear families. Earlier, there was a time when it was a joint family system in the India, but now just because of urbanization, people are moving towards urbanization. Nuclear families are there, and the youngest population country is there. So their capacity to spend, that is also increasing. Now, if the capacity to spend is increasing, so people are spending on buying cars, maybe two-wheelers or maybe four-wheelers. So due to which, now see, there are two things which comes into the picture: opportunities and the challenges. Opportunity for insurance sector is that the sales of automobiles, right, the sales of vehicles, two-wheelers, etc., they are increasing in the India. So, and other side is automobile, is that, motor insurance is compulsory. So they are generating large amount of, the premium income, because motor insurance is compulsory in India. But look at the other side. Population is increasing, population spending more on buying this motors. So this has increased the number of traffic, number of vehicles on the roads. And yes, based on this, the risk is increasing. The probability of accidents are increasing, right? and youngest population is there, so you can expect maybe they break traffic rules. So the definition of risk has been changed a little bit. People are a bit more careless, right? So the problem here is, what is sustainable solution basically here? How you correlate sustainable solution here right now in this changing time, when there is a transformation totally. Now, there is a one very important point which I would like to mention here. When we buy any car or any two-wheeler, we pay premium. That varies from, the price of the car, the more costly the car it is, and then the more features it has, you have to pay more premium. But now people are so much, like those who are very much aware, yes, they are very much aware, and yes, but if you see the percentage of population or the percentage of awareness, that is less, right? Because we have more illiterate. But the ones who are literate, they are very much aware. So the problem here it is, why to pay premium if I drive very rare in my life? Very rare in my life. What the insurance companies are doing, they are asking you to pay your price of, which is the insurance premium for your insurance plan, based on your driving skills, right? That's the one important point. And the more you generating proper pollution, you will be charged more, which can encourage, okay, to control or to use your vehicle in such a sustainable or strategic manner, so that will contribute less to the environment pollution. So this is something. Now in that case, okay, it's a bit challenging also, right? If you look at the world, everybody has their own driving skills. But yes, how we can overcome these challenges, the challenges related to designing premium prices based on your driving skills and etc etc. We are using IoT, right? Artificial intelligence, the convergence of all technologies. What exactly they are doing, I don't know, but yes, I can just correlate. I can make a sense. Yes, artificial intelligence is something who can judge you, who can, like, they can just yes, they can judge you, they can notice you what you are doing. If you are driving
Dr. Kiran, hello? I think the connection.
yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. You have 2 minutes left.
Okay, yes,
Yeah. Oh,
almost,
yeah.
yes,
Thank you. Thank
exactly.
you. Yeah, please continue.
So yes, yes. So this was something related to insurance, and it's not just the agriculture sector. We have other types of insurance. We have seen during the COVID time, one of the important player of insurance sector is the health insurance. If I'm not wrong, health insurance is the another segment of non-life insurance sector, which was badly neglected. Because see, life insurance people still buy, but for health insurance, why to buy if I am not going to have that money? I am not able to recover the investment which I am doing today, because it's waste for me. So for people, it's just waste for making investment in terms of health insurance. But I would not say thanks to COVID, but yes, thanks to COVID for making aware to the people that there is something which is health insurance. You should buy it, because if you are not able to spend the price premium based on your age, right, then later on maybe you have to spend more if you fall sick, or maybe there will be something which is chronic disease happen to you. So in that case, we have seen how many companies have, they catered to a large number of customers during this COVID time. Even they have, we have seen that it is very difficult to later on reimburse your expenses, medical bills. So thanks to little bit COVID also, so that this, the people have started buying health insurance, right? And the other point which I already mentioned here related to the tax advantage, which varies from minimum 25,000 to 50,000, that depending upon the case, whether you are paying the premium for a dependent one or maybe for you only. So in that case, these are the sectors which are playing an important role. And above all, the aviation sector, right? We travel a lot, and this was something during COVID times, people were not traveling here. So traveling is always full of risk, right? Hardly matters the mode which you are choosing. So in that case also, the level of risk is also, because if the climate is changing, so it has impact on all types of industries similar to our aviation sector. So this is from my side, right? I would like to focus here that the sustainable solutions are available to each and every type of industry. Similarly, we do have sustainable solutions for our financial world, particularly in the insurance world. So my focus was to bring to aware you where you can use it, in what manner you can use it. So thank you from my side.